Marsh Forever. My name is Tiana, and in today's video we're going to do another House to Forever Home update. So if you're new here, my family and I just moved into our dream home, and we're finishing each space little by little to make this house our forever home. So if you love all things home decor, DIY, that white, black, and gray aesthetic, as well as clean with me's, please be sure to hit that subscribe button to join our Marsh Forever family. And if you're an oldie but goodie, welcome back, guys. Okay, so it's really late at night. We've been procrastinating doing the mudroom closet, and so I am going to actually start that tonight because some things need to be able to dry so that we can actually do the closet tomorrow. And so I need to sand down the closet, paint the closet, paint the shelves, and then tomorrow we should be able to install everything. Thankfully, we are not painting the mud bench anymore, so that's gonna save me buku time, and that's amazing. The house is a hot mess. I just finished creating a succulent garden as well as a little herb garden, and I just bought a bunch of things, so the house is all over the place. But I'm gonna get it together before I go to bed. Eric wiped down the counters and washed the dishes, but then we proceeded to put more things on the counter, which is now. I'm also uploading a YouTube video over there, so it's just stuff all over the place, okay? And so let me first show you guys what I purchased, my little succulent garden, my herb garden, and just some updates that I didn't show you guys, okay? Give me a sec. All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you guys some things I purchased all for the mudroom over the course of the week, okay? And so first things first, we can start with these bright room hangers. We got these from Target. We got both styles just because we love these hangers. We have a different brand, but we have the black velvet ones with the silver hooks, I think, in Eric's closet, and then mine has the gold hooks. But I'm thinking about transitioning to these black with black hooks because I just absolutely love it. And I think when we finish my closet, I'm gonna do an all white closet with black like hardware. So I think these hangers would just set it off for sure. I also got these bins today from Home Goods. I love these little bins. I love how they don't have any real structured shape. Like they're oval, but they're still floppy. I kind of like that, and I'm gonna just put them in here sideways in the closet on the top shelf. And I got 2 of those, and they were 20 bucks each. I also got these 3 pillows from Target. Got the welcome one that was $5, and the 2 in the back, those were 20 bucks each. And I like how the pillow in the back and the basket kind of match. I like that. I think it's all going to tie well once the closet is painted black. And then also I bought these a couple days ago. I actually forgot to show you guys this on Instagram, but I bought these, and if you guys know, they match our hardware in the kitchen as well as in here. So they are basically the same, so I love that. And then also I purchased, so these came from Lowe's, I believe, yes, Lowe's. And then I purchased this little shower rod. I think it's, well, no, it's a curtain rod, and it has that same style on the ends of each rod. And you guys know we're going to use this and put the hangers on it in case we have any coats or extra things that need to be hung, just for more storage. Okay, there's that. Okay, so here is the beginning space, guys, and I'm about to get started doing this, starting with sanding and then painting. And then also in the garage, I have already laid the wooden shelf out, and we decided just to spray paint them black because our spray paint is flat and the paint we're painting this closet is flat, so hopefully the blacks are the same. And so I'm going to spray paint those and let those dry overnight as well, so that tomorrow we can just take all this stuff in the closet and just be finished. Okay? All right, guys. I will see you soon. Okay, so I'm about to get the vacuum cleaner and vacuum everything up. It came out pretty good. I just do want the inside and parts of the outside. I want those repatched. Just some spaces that I feel, I mean, I could paint. It's not a big deal, but it's just some spaces that I think Eric even gonna be like, babe, can we do those parts? Like, you guys can't see, but like up here, that needs to be redone for sure. Like right here, definitely want that redone. And down here, definitely want that part redone. And like down there too, if possible. But yeah, not too many spots. Oh, and right here, like in here, there's like a piece right there. It's not seamless. Same thing on this side. Sorry, y'all. Right there, I want that redone. And then up here, where the silver little thing is, yeah, because that's gonna show. Like when I paint over there, it's gonna, when I paint over this, it's gonna be like little circles. So those are gonna come through. So, but everything else is good. So let me vacuum all of this up, and I'll be back to paint. Alright guys, so here's what I've done so far. I just did the edges, corners, just so I can paint over this thing real quick and be done. I'm tired. I think I did pretty good on the edging part. But the bench is going right there, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And yeah, I showed Eric the spots down here that I want to be re-patched and puttied. And so let's get this closet done in 30 minutes or less. Here we go. painted black. I can't, let me try to back up over here some. Here is the closet, painted black. It looks so good. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I painted the inside too. And I just went ahead and painted around as well because I know my husband. And I know he works very, very hard and he's tired, so he'll get to it, but he'll get to it when he can. And so I just painted over it, and whenever he has time to fix those air spaces, then he will fix them. But what I didn't want to do is leave it like it's just been sanded and then it just doesn't look finished, right? And so I said, let me just paint it. He'll go back and fix the airs when he's ready, and then me painting it will allow him to really see exactly where the airs are. But you only be focused on them if you're really looking for airs. Other than that, it's blacked out. It looks really great. I'm glad I painted the inside too. And I just can't wait till everything is in to see how it turns out in the end. So yeah, stay tuned till tomorrow when we finish the entire closet. All right guys, so here's the closet so far. I just put the shelving system in there, and then the shower rod with the curtain rod, you can't see it, well it's right there. I'm about to put the shelves in there, and then also before I go there, I want to show you this side now, because we took the picture off and we put this mirror here. So I like the way this looks now with the mirror, so I can check and say, oh, I ain't got no lip gloss on, let me get my lip gloss. And then over here is where we put the picture, and I like it right here so I can see it from the kitchen. My original idea was to put the mirror right here, but this switch is right here and it's too long and I didn't want to turn it sideways. I didn't like that look, so I like it right here because I can see it from the living room and kitchen. And I like this is a different shape, it's not straight lines, so I kind of like that, adding that to the space. So let's go ahead and just get started. So right here, I'm just deciding how far down I want this shelf to come. In our other closet, it comes down around 66 inches from floor to the middle of the wall. So a little bit over 5 feet. But here I decided I wanted to do 70 inches because when we sit down, I don't want us to hit our head on the shelf. At this time, I wasn't sure how far I was going to come out. And so I decided to do 70 inches here. Now I'm just leveling out this little wood piece here, and I'm making sure that I'm creating a straight line all the way across the closet. I'm using a nail to like basically scuff the paint so I can see it very clearly, and the shelf will cover that scuff mark. And I'm doing it on the sides as well as the entire back of the closet wall, so I can just make sure that the shelf, once I put it up there, is level and it's not like leaning to the side. And so there are really no studs on the sides, and so what I'm doing is trying to drill in diagonally so that I can hit the studs at the corners. My handyman told us to make sure that we go diagonal when we're doing the side pieces because there are like no studs on the actual like flat part of the wall. When I tell y'all our handyman is bomb, he literally measured it perfectly to a T. I didn't have to struggle to get this in the closet or anything. And I told him some measurements. He told me, no, I took a little bit off so that it can fit perfectly. So I'm just so appreciative of him. He made the side pieces a little bit, I think, longer, he said, because the wall wasn't like perfectly flat. We found that in some spaces in our home, the drywall isn't like perfectly flat. It has like some bowing or bending in certain pieces. And here I'm just kind of like going off and really nailing as many nails as I can, just to make sure that I can hit the studs, because we used our stud finder and it's really some garbage. So I was just putting in as many nails as possible to make sure that I hit those studs, and so our shelf is very supported. Here I'm just super impressed because I'm like, oh my god, I just built a whole little shelf. It's my first time doing that, so I'm super excited. And now I'm about to basically spray paint these gold nails, and spray paint little pieces on the shelf that I missed when I was spray painting. And I'm going to just basically blot over the nails so that there's no drippings. I don't see any drip marks on that back little wooden piece. Now that we got that shelf secured down, I'm now about to put the curtain rod up, and I'm first trying to figure out how far out I want it to come, because you don't want to put the curtain rod too far back, because that means the hangers wouldn't go in the closet correctly. They will be like at an angle because they will be hitting the wall, and so I will just measure that off to see where the curtain rod should go. And then I'm going to make marks on both ends and then measure to make sure that the marks are in the exact location so that my rod is not like lopsided. And then here I am just trying to figure out where the center is so that I can make sure that bracket goes directly in the center and it doesn't look, you know, off or lopsided. Now that we confirmed that the hangers fit perfectly in the closet, I'm now going to put the hooks on. That's the final thing to install. And I hit the stud with some of them, but the ones that weren't in the stud, because I did them 12 inches apart, I actually just used butterfly anchors for the extra added support. And so those are pretty sturdy. But I'm loving the final look, but just stay tuned to see how I style the mudroom now. Enjoyed this like semi-custom DIY mudroom closet makeover. It looks really good. The blacks, the taupes, the grays, it just looks really good all together, and I'm just thankful of how it came out. I think it's actually looking better than our picture of inspiration, and so I'm just glad we were able to bring it to like our vision. And so to start with the paint, the flat black paint is from McCormick Paint. We usually use Bear, but we were able to get like a special discount because our builder used McCormick Paint. And I know that with the flat black I'm gonna have to probably touch it up more often, but that's fine. I don't like shiny black on the walls, so that was perfectly fine with me with doing the flats. The shelf that my handyman cut for us, he cut them perfectly, like the pieces we put into the studs, like he just cut everything perfectly, so I was able just to fit everything in. I didn't have to force anything or scratch the wall to get it in there. It just went in there really seamlessly. And we spray painted that with some flat black spray paint. And then this rod here, this curtain rod, actually, it came from Target, and I love how it came with these like little support pieces. So we put one in the middle and on the sides. I really didn't want one that was going to have to support it on the wall. I was really going to be mad if I had to do it that way. So I'm glad that it came like this, and we have a shelf here so it can support all of the shelf. Now you can feel a little snippet of the nail up here, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me. And if it ever does, I'll probably get another one this size, put it on top, and then drill those two together. But I doubt I ever do that. These hangers I was going to put in the baskets at the top, but I actually decided just to stick them on each end. So these hangers came from Target, and I love that we're able to hang things when we need to, so it still feels like a closet, just a very sexy closet. But yes, I love that. And then these baskets, again, they came from Home Goods, 20 bucks each. Love the grays and browns and blacks in here. It just ties everything together. Also love these hooks here. They match our hardware, so those were like a no-brainer to me when I saw them. I got 6 of them, but I only used 5, and so I'll just keep the extra one. No sense of taking it back. I don't know. I'll probably use the screws in it, but I love these, and we'll probably just hang our jean jackets on them since the season is changing, or any rain jackets on them. That's what we'll probably use those for. I have his book bag here, which is super practical for me because I only really bring this in the house when I need to refill it, like with diapers or wipes or whatever, like snacks or whatever. And so putting this right here is great, because if not, it just truly lives on the floor, and it takes up too much space to truly live on the chest behind. And then these pillows here, love these pillows. They match the baskets really, really great. Got these from Target, 20 bucks each. And this was a $5 pillow, and I thought it was like 20 bucks. I didn't even realize it was 5 bucks, so I looked at the tag once I bought it home, like, oh my gosh. But I'm so happy this was 5 bucks, and it says welcome, which is perfect because most people will probably enter through here. We'll see. This bench here, love the bench. It just, when I seen it, I knew I wanted it in the mudroom. Like, I just knew it was perfect for the mudroom, and I'm so grateful it fit in this space perfectly. So this closet is about 64.5 inches wide, and this is 62 inches, so it fit perfectly in here. But we did have to like rock it back and forth and wiggle it to get it to fit in here perfectly. It doesn't just slide out because of these pieces on the end. So so glad that fit here. This was, I think, 250 bucks. And in the bottom storage, I just did the extra pair of Eric's work boots, all of Chunk's rain boots, and then all of his sneakers on the other side, because his sneakers take up too much space in the chest behind us, and then the chest behind us will just keep our shoes like normal. But yes, I really in love with the space. I know you guys seen, I did change where we had the artwork of our home, the digital illustration. I put that right here beside the mudroom, and then I put a mirror where that was, and I prefer that like that. I just definitely knew I needed a mirror in this space because it's so much black. I need something to reflect light. And I think a mirror in your entryway is great, because if you don't have on lipstick or something on your face, or I don't know, you're looking a little rough, you can just check yourself real quick before you head out the door. So yeah, I'm just loving everything about this space. I cannot wait to just use it for the first time. Like, I'm about to go to the grocery store, and I just can't wait to come and just drop my stuff off and look at this space again with fresh eyes. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed it. Please let me know if you're gonna blow out one of your closets to do a DIY. I think it's definitely worth it. I feel like it adds value to the house. It's very much so custom, very much so still a closet, just without doors. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
That's all I need for you to believe in our family. We're Marsh Forever.